Hi guys, this is Faith Sloan. I know many of you know me, for better or for worse, for whatever rumors you've heard about me. Who cares? Reality comes straight from my mouth, as my bishop always tells me. Don't worry about it. Just continue doing what you're doing, because if you do not do anything, then no one will say anything about you. If people are talking about you, you gotta be doing something. And hopefully it's right. And with me, I'm doing some of the most awesome things. Many of you haven't seen me in about a year online in a video. And if you know me, over the past 5 years, 10 years, my hair is always super, super, super short. I keep it close to the scalp. But I tell you, now, my hair is like growing like gangbusters. So I figure, shucks, grow a fro. So I'm going out of the 2000s into the 70s, and I've got bell bottoms on to boot. I should stand up and show you. No. But here's why I'm here. I want to talk about JSS Tripler 2, or what we call T2. And no, it is not JBP or JustBeenPaid Tripler. No, not at all. Is there anything wrong with those guys? No, not at all. As a matter of fact, I have I have money in those deals, in that deal as well. But I tell you, I like to be on a cutting edge. And sometimes I get this feeling, this gut feeling when something is going to be all right. I just get this feeling. And I tell you, with JSS Tripler 2, which is only just over a week old, 8, 9, 10 days, I threw in about $1,000, and I decided I'm going to throw in $1,500. About this time, I have about $1,800 in JSS Tripler 2. So when I say T2, I'm talking about JSS Tripler 2. Why do I like it? Why do I see the attractiveness of T2? Number one, I just get a gut feeling. I just have a gut feeling about this deal. Okay? When I communicate with the owner, I just feel something that he's trying to do something differently. He was also a member of JBP, or JustBeenPaid JSS. And he decided he can actually improve upon that model. And so, we asked the question, why did you use the same darn name or similar? Why are you confusing everyone? Read the website. You'll hear his explanation for it. But what else? But I tell you this, forget the names. You can call it Coca-Cola. You can call it Pepsi. You can call it Sprite. I don't care, because number one, they all come from the same company anyway. Go check the real deal in terms of corporate entities. But here, in this case, T2, or JSS Tripler 2, got my vote of confidence. They have external sources of revenue. One in particular is domain flipping. It's a tried and proven practice, as legal as you can get. It's kind of like on par with flipping real estate. I've done that before in my life back in the early 2000s, where you purchase a residential property or commercial property, and you purchase, let's say for example, you purchase it for $50,000. You throw maybe a couple of more $1,000 in it, you spruce it up a tad, you make it a bit more marketable, and then I sell it for $80,000. So I've made a profit, correct? $50,000 plus the 10 and fixing up at $60,000. I sell it for 80 or 90. I make $30,000, $40,000 on the deal. And that's what you can do with domains that has a history behind it. So that's one of their sources of revenue. As long as these guys are able to make sure that they make more than 2% a day on average, and they feed that 2% a day to us, we are happy. Now, that's just one source of income. They actually have many. Go to their website. Yes, the link down there, or the link over there, or the link over there, or the link up there, depending upon where you see this video. There's a link. Go there. It is unbelievable what they're doing. If you want to get into JSS Tripler 2 or T2, every dream position that you purchase costs $10. Okay? Will $10 make you a whole boatload of cash by the middle of next year? Heck no. But I tell you, if you're consistent, persistent, and you compound your money daily, and you only have $40, for example, you're going to make considerable amount. of money in your pocket compared to what you've put in. Like I said before, I put in 1,000 in and I got a total of 1,500 in and went up to 1,800. What I plan to do, I've got it written out. I have my calculator on my website. You'll see my website. Look at the link there, or there. I want you to take a look, plug in those numbers, and you can see how much you can make with T2. I like to be there early in the game, don't you? Wouldn't you like to be there early in the game on something like JSS T2 in order to compound your money to all infinity? On day 75 of your investment will expire. By that time, you have made a 50% profit on your investment. In JSS, it's really not an investment. It's not an investment company at all. What we're doing, we're getting in. We're purchasing what we call dream positions. We're going to be utilizing our purchases for advertising and for other things. They're going to get all of the nitty-gritty they're going to reveal to us, but most of the time when you get into a deal, I've been in the .com world, I've been into initial public offerings, I've been into a lot of startup games, and I've taken my money and risked it before knowing all of the details. So you can either wait until you know all of the details, but you also have to understand that those who get in and jump in with both feet and don't know all of the details, they tend to be the most profitable people. They tend to make the most money because they're taking the risk without knowing all of the details. Get in today. Why not? And so I tell you guys, this is where you want to be. I don't do much online anymore. I don't do many of the other programs. We're going to talk about that because I've been there, I've done it. I know what works, I know what doesn't work. I'm not going to convince you to come in. It's all up to you. Like I said, this is all passive. You don't have to promote. You come out with some change out of your pocket, $40, $80, whatever. I suggest that you purchase in multiples of 4. And there's a reason why I suggest that. You buy 4 in 75 days. They all expire and mature. You have made a 50% profit. In addition to that, you get what he calls a dream matrix or DM position. This dream matrix position gets to sit in the matrix at the top of the mark. If you have a downline, they're going to all fall underneath you after the 75 days, and then you get the cycle. And or if you don't have a downline, you can get positions just spilling over into your matrix, and you receive an additional $60, $40 to $60 when it cycles. That's just a bonus. I don't care about the dream matrix. If I get loads of bucks over there, hallelujah. But just by getting 2% each and every day for 75 days on every dream position that I purchase, and I continue to compound over, depending upon the strategy you want to utilize, 20 days or 50 days or 75 days and 33%, you're going to withdraw 80-20, I don't care. Go to my site at faithsloan.com, and I have a calculator there. In addition, a young man has given me a spreadsheet where I can just throw in all kinds of numbers and perform what-if analysis. I'm more than happy to share that with you as well. So again, go there, or there. Sign up today. You have nothing to lose. With that said, Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holiday. Thanksgiving was marvelous, and I tell you, Christmas for me is going to be even better, and you just wait till 2012. I always have a gut feeling about a lot of things. Watch what happens for me in 2012. Will it happen to you? Only if you act today, right now. God bless you. Wishing you all the best.